Okay, Matt the Mortgage Guy here, recording a quick video going over a common question I've been getting lately. Can I use some of the money I'm pre-approved for repairs on the house I'm gonna buy? So, before I get into it, if you like straightforward real estate, mortgage, personal finance content, please smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps more people see this video. Hopefully I can help as many people as possible. If you want to get this content all the time, go ahead and subscribe. I'm putting out stuff Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. As much good info as I can muster out of this little old brain of mine. So without further ado, let's get into it. I've got a lot of buyers who reach out to me, and it's understood, you know, you're a first-time buyer, you don't know how it all works, and they say, hey Matt, we talked last week, you got me pre-approved for a $450,000 purchase. If I buy something for $360,000, can I use that money for repairs? So I'm gonna go over a quick scenario. Pre-approved for $450,000 purchase with 5% down, meaning the bank's gonna loan you $427,500. This green might not show up that well, but that's $450,000 with 5% down, $427,500 loan. Now, I've gotten this call repeatedly. They're out there looking and they find something and they go, oh man, this house has got some potential. It's $380,000, but you know, with some new floors and some stuff, I could really fix this up. So they call me and say, hey Matt, I'm gonna buy it for $380,000. You told me I'd get a loan of $427,000. I'm gonna use that other $47,000 for repairs. Can I do that? The quick answer is no. Unfortunately not. When the lender approves you for a loan, they're loaning you on that $450,000 purchase, 95% of it, and you're putting 5% down. They're not loaning you a duffel bag full of money and saying use some of it on the purchase and use some of it on repairs. Unfortunately, it's not how it works. So the follow-up question to that from many of you is probably, well, aren't there loans out there where they build in some of the repairs? I can use money for repairs, and there is. And I'll tell you in a short and concise and nice fashion, because I'm straightforward and I'm honest, but I also try to be nice. FHA 203K loan, home style renovation, or whatever the conventional product is for rehab, they're expensive. They come with a higher rate. They're limiting in that you have to have somebody approve who can and can't do the repairs. And so when it's at all possible, I advise people, hey, I understand that you want to do some repairs to this house. The better way to do that is if you've got a little bit of extra cash to do the repairs cash, great. If not, go out and get some sort of line of credit, put it on a Home Depot card. And I know I'm going to get bashed for telling people to get into more debt, but really there's no reason why when you can get a 30-year fixed conventional loan sub 3%, that you're going to go out and get a higher interest loan. You're going to pay exorbitant fees to have $20,000 or $30,000 worth of repairs rolled in, because the fees are exorbitant. I don't even know what that word means, but I think it means a lot. So that's the short and skinny. Any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. This is just a common question that I've been getting, so I wanted to explain. Hopefully I did it justice by just saying, unfortunately, no, I'm sorry. You can't roll the cost of rehab into a regular loan. You can roll it into some of these loans that are built to do that. But even in that case, I just don't think it's advisable. I think that on a perfect day, you do something like an FHA 203K and you're able to buy a house under market value, add some repairs to it and refinance it later and have gained some equity. But that's just not the story I've heard from the dozens of clients who've come back to me and said, I paid this fee, that fee, that fee. I had to use this contractor who was overpriced. I had to abide by FHA rules. It was a nightmare. It took me 90 days to close, all that stuff. Just avoid it. That's my opinion and that's my advice. All right, for more good advice, matt@mattthemortgageguy.com. Shoot me a message there. I'm happy to help. Licensed in California, happy to help anyone out in California. If you're outside of California, I still give out all kinds of good advice. Just do me a favor and send me an email. It's the best way for me to weed through dozens a day that are reaching out for advice. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it.